Today, after 4 people in Bridgeport were arrested on election fraud charges, reactions have been pouring in.
Now, 2 of those people are elected public officials, Bridgeport City Councilor Alfredo Castillo and the Vice Chair of Bridgeport's Democratic Party, Wanda Geter-Pataky, and she, of course, is the one who was first seen on surveillance video possibly stuffing absentee ballots this past election.
At an event today, reporters asked Governor Lamont if Wanda should step down from her leadership role. Take a listen.
I think she should step down.
If she won't step down, should the Democratic Party remove her?
I would think so.
Are you going to ask them to do that?
Hope they do the right thing.
Well, tonight we are diving deeper into the arrest warrant affidavits and booking photos of Wanda Geter-Pataky and 3 other campaign operatives. Matt Karen joining us now. Matt, what do those documents tell us?
Yeah, Brent, well, they tell us that the Bridgeport city worker and vice chair of that Democratic Town Committee, Wanda Geter, is charged with 4 Class D felonies. Now, those are the least serious class of felonies, but they are felonies nonetheless. And the details of them, well, they're spelled out here in this arrest warrant. This is the document that started it all. 2019. An investigative referral from then Secretary of the State Denise Merrill to the State Elections Enforcement Commission. 5 years later, arrests. These are the booking photos. Should it have taken 5 years?
It's not acceptable to me that it takes this long for justice to be served. And it makes you question how long it's going to take to investigate and ultimately prosecute what occurred blatantly red-handed on camera this past summer.
The 2023 ballot drop box surveillance video of Wanda Geter is part of a separate investigation, which so far has not led to any arrests. New in the last 24 hours, Fox 61 obtained the arrest warrant affidavit for Wanda Geter, outlining those 2019 allegations. We learned investigators examined absentee ballots, surveillance video from Bridgeport Senior Housing, and used witness interviews as evidence to make the arrests. A voter who didn't request an absentee ballot told investigators, "Wanda came to my house and told me only to sign the bottom of the blank application." She went on to say, "I have done this with Wanda over the past 10 years. The voter went on to tell investigators, "I told her I thought I should vote in person. Wanda said no."
So we're going to hold people accountable.
But Governor Lamont, along with the majority of members of Connecticut's congressional delegation, rushed to endorse Joe Ganim for mayor.
I don't think, look, he's not being charged.
Basically, they shoved it in our face. We don't care about your vote. This is our man.
Black Lives Matter 860 released a statement saying, in part, Connecticut Democrats have turned a blind eye, even with video evidence, to the disenfranchisement of black voters in the city of Bridgeport.
Black voters were disenfranchised via election fraud. And this is going to have a nationwide effect on our rights. If he really respected and valued our votes, he would make sure that it's 1 vote per person and that they're not forced into ballot harvesting.
Now, just yesterday, Governor Lamont did sign a bill into law that makes sure the State Elections Enforcement Commission completes their investigations within 90 days. But it's not retroactive, so it doesn't apply to the 2023 Bridgeport investigation. The law also requires cameras at absentee ballot drop boxes. Well, that may catch a criminal, but it certainly didn't do anything to deter the activity we all saw on camera in Bridgeport. And in November, voters here in Connecticut will get to weigh in on a proposed constitutional amendment that, if approved, would allow any voter to get an absentee ballot for any reason. In the studio, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.